So why buy a fitness enhancement franchise versus all the other franchise options out there? So just to be clear, this video is comparing us to other franchises in general, not just the fitness industry. If you want to compare us to your gym rent model, which is more of a rent-a-job type model, check out our other video on that. But we're referring to legitimate quality franchises here we're comparing ourselves to. So I guess the first reason to buy a fitness enhancement franchise over anything else is basically following your passion. If fitness and helping people and changing lives is your passion, that's what we do. We cater to that better than anyone else. There's a lot of franchises out there, from flipping burgers to washing dogs to cleaning houses. And if cleaning someone's house is your passion, then go for that. But if fitness is your passion and helping people is your passion, definitely take a look at us. So in regards to passion, that's where we stack up better than a lot of franchises out there. Obviously, the most common fitness franchise people see are the 24/7 gyms. Their focus tends to have to be more on selling memberships rather than actually helping people and training people and building relationships with people. If you've got 1,000 plus members all paying $12 to $15 per week, you can't provide personal service with that. It's not an option. And the business model is largely based on people paying for something they don't really come along and use. You wouldn't fit them all in the door if your 1,000 members all came every single week. Whereas a personal training franchise, whether it be us or another one, tends to be focused a lot more on actually those relationships and generally helping and changing lives. Now for us, we've got two different franchise options available. One's our mobile personal training franchises, which is largely going to people's homes and local parks and so on as well. One of the big perks of that is it's simply extremely cheap to start compared to most franchises out there. You're getting a lot of the perks of a big franchise, as in the brand and all the different marketing, everything behind it, and the opportunities to build bigger and take on staff and open a bricks and mortar studio if you want to, but the price tag of a one-man show business basically. So that's a massive perk for a lot of people. It's hard to compare us to other mobile personal training franchises because there's not too much else out there, but compare it to other service-based mobile in-home businesses. And you'll see our prices are really affordable and really good value. We offer a lot of great service to come with it all. The other option we have is our personal training studios. So we really push here our niche of our fitness enhancement 100% private, which is our trademark. So that's something that we do better than anyone else out there. So we've got a real niche compared to other studios out there of providing that personal privacy that people actually want. You can have a great personal trainer, but if it's in a studio with other people around you or in a big gym or something like that, you kind of lose the personal in personal training. And your average overweight, larger, underconfident, injured person, no matter how good the trainer is, if there's going to be other people right next to them while they exercise, as is the case in other studios, they don't want to join that place. They're not going to pick up the phone and call in the first place. We get so many clients purely because of the fact that we were 100% private and there's a guarantee no one would have to see them exercise. Let's face it, if you're exercising hard, no one looks pretty. So people don't want to be seen at their worst. Of course, gyms, we know most people are too busy looking at themselves to look at the client, but the perception of the consumer is that they're being judged, and they just simply don't want to go to a place like that. So our trademark fitness enhancement 100% private niche is a really big draw card here. So as far as basically the longevity and the size of business and so on goes, we stack up pretty good with this area too. We started franchising in about 2013, so we're still fairly new to that area. But we've been in business since 1999. I started the place myself when I was 19 with $400 to my name. Started as a mobile trainer because I had $400 to my name. And very slowly but surely built up through the years to eventually opening a studio, to taking on lots of staff, to being bigger and better, to having 25 personal trainers working direct for my own franchise, which was of course just my own company at that stage, to then eventually franchising, and now having lots of franchisees having great success as well. So it's tried and proven, well and truly. I'm always going to have my own franchise to practice what I preach, and it does well, so it makes sense to, and it's been tried and proven for well over a decade that this type of business works. So you compare that to other businesses that might have only sprung up a couple of years ago, or say a fatty type niche, or it's something where technology could change it rapidly, and fitness and personal training in particular is going to be around for a long time. So the longevity of business is a really, really important one to look at. So one of the reasons is our studio is also a lot cheaper to set up. So we're about half the price of opening up a 24/7 gym. One of the reasons is we simply have a lot less equipment, which needs replacing very, very rarely. We focus on functional training exercises, which means people need a personal trainer there to actually help them, which gives them better results, and also means there's a lot less gear to buy. So a lot cheaper to set up in the first place, and our clients go on to spend a lot more money. Our average client spends about $5,000 with us. So you compare that to the average 24/7 gym, for instance, where the average client spends about $15 a week, and the average member lasts no more than a year typically, and it's a really, really profitable business that way. As far as market niche goes, again, we've got our great niche. Your 24/7s, it's a massive saturated market. There's so many gyms opening up. Our target market of getting people who hate the gym scene, to quote our marketing spiels, means that there's not that much competition out there. Most of our competitors are targeting fit people who want to get fitter. We're targeting people who have no interest in going to those places. So it's a really, really untapped market, and we don't really see that changing that much.